Be the change. If you could wish for one thing in your life, what would it be? Like if you could wish for, would it be peace within? Would it be feeling happy? Would it be joy? Would it be love, peace and love? If that's what we really want, and then you look at the news and you're like, oh, terrified. And what you really want is peace and love. Then how are you going to do that? Well, you can't go to Israel. You can't go to these countries and change their politics, but you can sit where you're currently at, in your place of residence, within your body. You can sit there and you can go within and you can try and bring peace and love to the world around you. And then you have already made it a more peaceful and loving world. It's easy, you see, and you own it, and it's for free. Declare and decree, Shabi saying, great cards, energy, everything is energy. People be trying to, latch all kinds of thoughts onto you. You're not good enough. We need you to be a little bit more confused. We need you to feel a little bit more insecure. We need you to tone down a little bit because we haven't been doing the work and we don't want to do what you are doing, but we want what you have. Okay, then I say, well, if you want what I have, here's what you do. Sit your ass down. Sit yourself down. Close your eyes for a little bit. There you are, on the inside, all chaotic, all uncomfortable, all feeling all kinds of mushiness, mind chattering. What are you doing? Sitting here all stupid, closing your eyes like that. Who do you think you are? What are you doing? Oh my gosh, how long are you going to sit like here? This is boring. Da la 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 la. Mind going off. Yeah. And so, but you just sit there and you sit there and you sit there. And eventually you'll be like, wow, that's what peace feels like. And once you feel the peace, because you quiet your mind, wow, that's what joy feels like and love feels like. And it doesn't come from out there? Really? Wow, now I understand. It comes from within. Declare and decree. Taking charge, taking control back of your inside, and clearing out whatever is going on around. And this is a great one. And this is the root chakra, sacral chakra, the solar plexus area. All spiritual warfare waged against myself and my loved ones is now destroyed in spirit and in flesh. And the spiritual warfare, it can look like you're so stupid, or it can look like you're always making mistakes, or it can look like haha, do you really think he's in love with you? Or it can look like stuff like that. That's spiritual warfare. That is someone coming in trying to sway your confidence, trying to sway the work that you're doing when you sit there with your beautiful self and you close your eyes and you do the inner work and you quiet your mind. You settle into yourself. And then they're going to try and sway you. All of that is spiritual warfare. But you learned that you can pray about these things. Hey, my great, great friend up there, in there, out there, could you please show me all spiritual warfare going on against me at this moment? Show it to me so I can see it clearly and discern from it when I'm out and about in the world. And you'd be surprised. You don't have to say a thing. You can just, okay, okay, okay. And sometimes it'll stir up some emotions in you. These are your triggers, your teachers. Then you can go back home, sit with your beautiful self, feel on these triggers a little bit, allow it to come through without getting personally, emotionally engaged in it. And you just sit there and ask, like, what is the meaning of this interaction? Why do I feel that way? Oh, that's why. And then you can release it. And next time you meet the person, they have no control over you because you didn't fall for their spiritual warfare. You didn't let them lessen you. lessen, make you feel small. You didn't let them push you into any directions or do any sorts of things that you didn't want to do. Anytime if people say something or they do something and you feel like, do I have to do something then? Oh, that sounds great. Well, what do I have to do? Because that would be the manipulation part. And just be aware of that. Be aware of that, because you can get into some muddy waters, tricky situations. And you don't have to do anything unless you want to. It's your free will on this planet. Gut instinct, the lion. I like it. Gut instinct. Yes, that's the message from the big one. That's the message from however you want to speak the name. Or that's the message from however you need to describe it to feel it. Gut instinct. Trust it. Trust it. If something, your intuition, your knowing, this is something that you just know. And usually when you walk around about in your life, you're at work or you're going to the grocery store or you're going out with friends or you're going out to celebrate or you're doing something like that. And then you have this little instinct coming up like, whoa, about these people. Maybe these are people that you've known for a very long time. And then this knowledge comes up about these people and you'd be like, really? They're sabotaging me? Really? They're not lifting me up? Really? They don't want to support my dreams? Really? They coming in with hidden agendas, pretending and making it wrapped up in gifts and wrapped up in all kinds of kindness. And in between the lines, they're trying to direct you into their proposition? Really? And you can look at all that stuff and be like, okay, let me be more discerning. Let me be more picky with who and what I'm surrounded by. That's your power. That's your choice. And people might try to trick you, or they might try to be like, well, you can't do that because you need to be with people all the time and you need to be. No, you do not. You can be perfectly fine on your own in a transition. You can be perfectly fine on your own with faith, and then you just pray about it. Pray for the strength, pray for the knowledge, pray for what you need to learn while you are in your own company. Pray for these things, and you are going to grow so strong. And you can look at every single person around you and you can be like, do that person over there, they make me feel better? No, I always feel drained. I always feel like doubting myself, or I feel down or sad. Okay, cut out. Then this person, and have you tried to communicate with this person? Have you tried to like, yeah, okay, cut. Then this person here, they always so angry. They always be venting on me. They always be, and then eventually I feel like a heavy load, and they'd be like, oh, thanks so much for letting me vent on you. You'd be like, I am not a venting person. Like, I'm not a person to just dump things on. I'm not a dumping truck. Like, no, cut. So you cut, and then you just go on with it. You don't have to justify it. You don't have to tell these people why you do it. You can talk to your creator. You can be like, hey, I think this person is not good for my highest good, or it's not good for my mental health. It's not good for my emotional health. This is not good for my financial health. This is not good for my life in general. So is it okay for me to just cut this person? Gut feeling, feeling good. Okay, wow, something just blossomed within myself. That would be an yes. So there you go. And then you have communication and you take charge of what you are surrounded by. Because mind, know this, that when you do the work, the inner work, people are going to be annoyed by it. You are going to trigger their unhealed wounds. That's what you do. When you heal your own wounds and you hop around like nobody's business, and you hop around in confidence, and you hop around being all happy and stuff, then you are triggering all the unhealed wounds around you. But their creator is saying, have the courage to be free anyway. Know that freedom begins where desire ends. Know that freedom begins where desire ends. What do you desire? Come over here. I have what you desire. Come over here. I have what you desire. No, come over here. I have what you desire. Come check it out. I got what you desire. I got it over here. Well, I desire love and peace. And so I'm doing the inner work. And I understand that out there is not going to bring me the peace and love. So I'm going to try something new now. I'm not going to fall for this old desire thing anymore. I'm going to go within, close my eyes, and sit there with my beautiful self, and sit there and figure things out. Why? Well, because it's the only place you can go and figure things out. It is the only place you really can go and figure things out. It's the inside. And then you can change everything. Now you can change everything and make it into your story. Communication. Communication is key. And you can communicate by not saying a single word. Don't even pay it attention. Don't even add any energy to it. Everything is energy. Don't even add any energy to it. Don't even add any of your emotions. They want to get in your head. They want to get in your emotions. That's how they can control you. They can have you obsessing about things, thinking about things, and you know how the mind goes. So we're teaching here, we're learning here to quiet the mind so that they cannot do the spiritual warfare in your head. Also, your emotions is going to follow. You're going to learn how to sit with your emotions when you sit there with yourself and you close your eyes and you sit there and you get to familiarize yourself with how you feel, and you're going to understand that you are not your feelings. They are just passing through. They're just like passing through. Communication. And communicating, walking around with peace and love is a powerful communicator. The frequency of communication supports our ability to exchange information in many different forms. It reminds us to run every piece of information, both incoming and outgoing, through our heart, the center of our truth, to stay in the flow of source and balanced exchange. Also, I saw something interesting with communication, which I thought was very valid point, is that from Brittany, the Cosmic Wife. She is on YouTube. She's talking about a lot of motivational stuff in a fun way. And she said that be aware of who you are lending your attention to and communicating with through subliminals. Subliminals are very popular these days. Subliminals are listening to things that is so quietly messaged into your ears, into your subconscious. You got to really trust these people who you are lending your attention, energy, your form, your life to when you listen to these subliminals. Be aware that, yeah, you better know these people who you are lending your attention to do that. Gut instinct, enabling. There is someone you're helping, or are you? Take charge, have the courage to break, to be free. Take charge. A new beginning. Communication and a new beginning. Communication and a new beginning. That is good. Gut instinct. Trust yourself. Enabling. There is someone you are helping, or are you? In reality, you may be enabling them to continue in negative patterns and never take full responsibility for themselves. Step back and let things play out. If you have someone who is in addiction and you always, when they don't have a place to live, you always take them in. And when they don't have any money, you always give them money. And when they don't have anyone to talk to, you always sit there and you let them vent on you because you're compassion. You feel bad for them. You feel guilty if you don't help them. And you feel like it's something that you ought to do, that it's your responsibility to do it. And then instead, maybe the most loving thing that you could do would be to say, if you don't take care of this, you can go there and get help. You can go there and get help. You can go there and get help. And these are the things that you need to do. You need to go on this journey because I cannot help you. You have to do it. I will be there with you when you walk the journey, but I cannot do it for you. So then you would be helping them. You would force them, take some of the cushion away, the comfort away. Usually people don't really make changes until they are really at rock bottom and they have no choice, including myself. And so enabling people is going to just prolong their suffering. We think we help them, but we're prolonging their suffering. Sometimes being a peach or being cut off or being like that is the best thing sometimes that you can do for people, even if they're just coming in with spiritual warfare, always negative, always trying to put you down. Oh, they see what you're capable of. They don't want to build it up. They don't want to help you. They don't want to do any of that. And so, and by allowing them to come back into your life, you're enabling them to keep up with that type of behavior. It's okay to cut people off. There are 5 billion people on this planet Earth, and lo and behold, yeah, we think we have to sit with the cards that we were dealt, but we don't know. You can shuffle it, you can get a new deck, you can get new cards, you can do anything. Have the courage to be free. So that is, have the courage to be free. Take charge. You are taking a back seat in a relationship or situation, and it may end up costing you. It may end up costing you time, money, or opportunity. You need to step up and regain control once again. Have the courage to be free and take charge of who you are. If people are pulling you in and now you're like, oh no, I can't focus on myself, I don't have time. You see, I said, yes, I could do that. Or they asked me if I could help over there. So they said I could do this. And they said I could do that. So I'm all over the place trying to do everything. And so, no. Okay, here we go. Rolling back in again. And life will do that to you over and over again. And the trick is to notice it quicker so that you don't lose decades, you don't lose years, you don't lose weeks, months to just drifting into other people's agendas. But you take your power back and you sit with yourself and you bring your energy back in. Taking charge, having the courage to be free. And then you will also be free to say, no, I can't do that. I don't have time to do that. No, my purpose needs me to do this here. So I need the time that I can to spend on that. And so you have to learn how to say no. You have to learn how to be discerning. And you have to learn how to do that without feeling guilty, without feeling bad for people, without any of that. Because those are the tricks, the spiritual warfare. Those are the triggers that they will use to keep you stuck in their pattern. So this is about freeing your mind, freeing yourself, finding your own path, which is beautiful. Here on planet Earth, we can do that. Yes, here on planet Earth, it is possible, which is nice. It is possible. I didn't think it was possible before, but now I know that it is. Gut instinct. There's something that you are doing, someone that you are thinking maybe that you are helping, and you think that this is going to be like a wish fulfillment or contentment. This is like, but it's not. Don't engage in things. Just sit back and let it show itself to you. And the conflict, the backhanded conflict, it is conflict in what you are passionate about, like friendly, unfriendly. Like this is supposed to maybe be like friendly conflict and stuff like that. Use your gut instinct. Maybe you are thinking that you're helping somebody and they're trying to just create some confusion for you so that you don't really know what they are about. Use your discernment. King of Swords, speak your truth. Cut through the crap. They might be luring you in, trying to, oh, you would have this, or you could have that, or this could be like that, or this could be like this. But you're wise. You have your gut instinct. You have your knowing, your sensing, your trust in the divine, your trust in your own guidance. And you cut through, you know what. So, taking charge. Have the courage to be free. Walk away from everything that doesn't serve you. Your highest good. This can be difficult sometimes. Sometimes you have to walk away from family, friends that you have known for a long, long time in order for you to find yourself, in order for you to get back on your path, to get back on your journey. This is not easy to do. And there's going to be a whole lot of wounds, a whole lot of grief, a whole lot of fear for the unknown, fear for being alone, fear for breaking out of what you're supposed to do, who you're supposed to be, where you're supposed to be at. But do it anyway. Do it anyway. You are strong enough to do it. You are strong enough to carry through it. And go for that wish fulfillment. You are going to find that happiness by having the courage to be free and not having to feel like, oh, I have to go there. I'm not strong enough to be on my own. No, I have to do this because I'm not this or that. Instead of there, you're going to go walk away from what doesn't serve you. If it brings you down, it's not for you. You're going to walk towards something that is going to be a celebration, happiness, joyous. This can be on your own, or this can be the freedom that you're going to gain by walking away from the stuff that brings you down If it feels like it's a heavy load to carry in your life, then probably it is. And so you're allowed to walk away from it to find your freedom. Have the courage to be free. Take charge. Sometimes you just have to take charge in a relationship or a situation in your life. You take charge, and if it's not good for you, it's not good for you. Pray about it. What can I do? Where can I go? Sometimes you just got to do something and it will change. And you have the strength to carry it through. Knight of Pentacles. Also, it can be smart to take it slow, little by slowly, just walk away. Sometimes you don't have to go in there and be like, I don't like you. I don't want to be around you. You always make me feel like this. You always try to control me. You're always trying to make me feel bad if I want to do something that is fun for me. You're always trying to sneak your belief systems onto me. And you're always trying to make me just sit there and be like, no, you don't have to say any of that. You're allowed, by your quietude, to just go in a different direction. You're not required to explain it. You're not required to do any of that. If they have any questions, they can ask. If they don't ask any questions, then why would you say anything? Just quietly find your direction, which would be freedom for yourself, whatever that looks like for you. And you walk in that direction. And take it nice and slow. New beginning. This is like contentment. Contentment can be dangerous in one way. Contentment can be great in another way. Content is like good. It's good. We feel good when we're content. It's like, I got what I need. I don't have to stress anything. I'm okay. I'm okay. And it's content and it's good. And then in another way, it's like, no, I don't want to change anything. I don't want to go there or do these things because I'm content. So it could hinder you too. But contentment, if you have been through a lot of changes, you're following your gut instinct, you are refusing to fall for the spiritual warfare around you and your loved ones. It's destroyed in spirit and in flesh. And you have the courage to be free. You're taking charge nice and slowly, walking in your own direction, understanding that divine timing is different than our clock time on planet Earth. And you can cut through the crap. You don't even have to say a thing. You're a powerful communicator without a single word. King of Cups. Empathy, compassion, leadership, new beginning, rising up in power, taking what is rightfully yours, which would be freedom, a new beginning, changes at hand. Might sometimes, when change are happening, it might feel like, oh gosh, everything is falling apart. Now I'm scared. Now it makes me anxious. Now I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm all freaking out here. It may feel like things are falling apart, but that's only to make room for the new. Be open to synchronicities and be willing to take risks at this time. With love and confidence. Like a king. Knight of Wands. Passionate action. Nice and slowly, new beginning. This is going to be a passionate new beginning. Nothing like the daunting, argumentative, pretending to be something that it's not. Walking away from that towards your happiness, finding your contentment, rising up, taking charge in your life. Have the courage to be free and do it lovingly. Why not? Because you can. And the passionate action is good stuff. Life is more fun like that. And it brings more peace and love to the world. If that's what we want, it starts from here. Esther and Abraham Hicks says, law of attraction. It is possible to be focused in vibrational opposition to what you really desire without knowing that you are. It is like the opposite ends of a stick. When you pick up a stick, you pick up both ends. The pivoting process will help you be more aware of which end of your stick you are currently activating. The end that is about what you want, or the end that is about the absence of what you want. If you be like, oh, I wish that I had that. I wish that I had that. Okay, so the wish is over there, you are over here, and there's going to be a little sadness in between, and that's what you're going to be manifesting. But if you're like, I am so glad that this is in my life. I love having this around me. This is great. I am loving this. This makes me feel so good. And I love this. Then you are manifesting on the right end. Now you can bring it into your existence because you already love having it there. The beautiful light in me, it honors, it loves, respects, same beautiful light in you. And until next time, namaste.